Hey folks, it's Neil from Anchor Ranch Farm in beautiful nighttime Scio, Oregon. I have found that the best time to bring baby chickens, young chickens out to the field is after dark. Chickens essentially shut down when the lights go out. They kind of just, they move a lot slower, if at all. I've got my headlamp on, so these are kind of pecking at the food here, but they're not, they would be going much wilder if the sun was up, or if we had a brighter light on. And so bringing them out after dark when they've settled down just seems it's a lot easier to catch them in the brooder, and then they're just a lot calmer, less running around, less chance of injuries, less stress for them. And also, perhaps most important, they do this, which is to all clump up together, which keeps them warm. And one of the concerns, especially the first night bringing them out, is that one of them or several of them will get, if you they're kind of running around exploring the grass and the new place they've never seen before in the field, out of the brooder. One of them, as night comes, will just kind of get stuck in a corner and will not be able to share body heat with the others, and will get too cold at night. So, just for all those reasons, I have found that taking them out at nighttime, not late at night when it's really cold, but just as it's getting dark, seems to work the best. So these chickens are, I don't know, they're either going to be 3 weeks old tomorrow or the day after. And it is, gosh, what day is it? April 18th? 19th? It's the Sunday after Easter, whatever date that is. I don't normally like doing this kind of work on a Sunday night, but we are forecast to get some relatively significant, for Oregon, but for this time of year, relatively significant nighttime rain in 3 days. And I really don't want to leave these chickens in the brooder past 3 weeks, because it just gets, we leave them a lot of space in the brooder. We have a lot of shavings, but it does get dusty, and so you start risking respiratory ailments if I don't get them out. The whole point of this is to have them out in the fresh air in the field. So I really want to get the benefit of that, and if I wait even until tomorrow, then they have fewer days to get acclimated to being out here. They seem like they're doing fine, so I'm less worried. But you never know. They could sort of not know what to do when they get to the field. Instinct could maybe not kick in, and they all sort of don't clump up like this to stay warm, which would be a problem. And if it takes them a few days to learn, and it starts raining and it gets wet, and then they're wet and cold, that's just a disaster. So I decided I wanted to get them out now. It's a nice clear, I wish I could show you the stars, but it's a nice clear night, and give them a few days, a few dry nights, getting used to it out here. And then after it starts raining, of course you can see they have shelter. They have this tarp over them, so they won't get rained on, they won't get wet. And it's in our field. It's not too hard to make sure that we put them in a spot that has some high ground, so they're not sitting in a puddle or anything like that. A lot of rocks. So there you go. Cornish Cross chickens, 3 weeks old, thereabouts, out in the field. They're waking up now, and I don't want that to happen. Ordinarily, I would actually not have food in here at night, because I want them to get their rest. So I'm going to turn off the camera, turn off the light, let them go back to sleep, and yeah, go to bed. Peace be with you.